loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Today I thought I would do a get ready with me and talk about 2021 and talk about 2022. So do you want to do your makeup or skincare or get ready for bed with me? And let's chat. Let's chat about what's happening with the channel, where it's going, all of that good stuff. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. I don't do very many get readies with me, and I want to do more of that in 2022. Yeah, all right, so this could be a really informal video. I just want to chat, hang out with my besties, okay? And I'm just getting ready to go pick up my daughter, and so we're just going to do a light, fresh new year, new me type of situation look. I'm just starting out with the Hourglass tinted moisturizer. Okay, so 2021. Crazy, yeah? Right? Okay. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, as far as the world goes, we are definitely living through some unprecedented times. And I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for supporting me and supporting one another through this last year. My channel has been something for me that is consistent, that is something that I can count on. Each and every one of you guys is somebody that I know I can count on, that you're going to be there for each video. It's like a friendly place. It's like home for me. And so if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have this part of my life, this amazing part, this amazing community that you have allowed me to create for each and every one of you guys. And I just am so grateful that each and every one of you guys is here. I mean, it's been a big year. We hit 200,000 subscribers. We're on our way up. We're already past 201, which I can't believe. Well, I can believe it, but you know what I mean. It's just kind of surreal that you guys allow me into your home several times a week, that you have stuck by me through everything that we have all collectively gone through and what I have gone through. And I hope that this continues to be a safe space for all of us to have a community full of people that just love beauty and want to connect on a real deep level with beauty and also to spirituality and, you know, all the things that we do on this channel. I just love that foundation. The foundation's so pretty. All right, just going with a little bit of concealer. This is the Milani, typical. All right, so 2021 for me personally was very, I would call, like if I was to pick one word, it would be transition maybe, or evolution. I think that is probably a good word, 2 words, transition, evolution. This year, I've really got to know myself. And tell me if you guys agree with some of this stuff. I mean, I think what's going on in the world has really forced us to go in deep, to try to learn the lessons of this time that's trying to teach us, to go inward and really understand who you are, what you want, what's important, just the Kosas cloud. You know, things like that, which I think sometimes are hard unless you are kind of pushed into that. I know a lot of us have suffered a lot of loss this year, and I do want to say that I'm thinking of each and every one of you guys that has either been directly affected or, you know, by proximity or just a collective world loss. And we're all here for you guys and for one another. But for me personally, I just feel that this year was all about finding balance, finding what it looks like to step into my power, just Hourglass. Finding what it looks like to be who I am, and to step into those evolutionary needs to have, I mean, this is from my channel to, you know, bringing in more metaphysical stuff, more spiritual stuff that I have been with my whole life. And also to my business, you know, growing my skincare business and really enjoying that so much. I mean, this year I have met so many squad members. They've actually come and either visited me from out of state or just happened to live here, which is so crazy. And that has been something that I've never really been privileged to, because I've never really done anything like that where I allow my community to come into my place of work. And so that has been really amazing. Kind of finding myself in my job as well. There's so many people that do what I do, but I feel that I do it a little bit differently, and that is beautiful. And you know, this channel has also been something that has evolved. I mean, guys, we're going on 10 years here. This is not something, this is like somebody's corporate job, like, that they've been in 10 years. And I know that the year has been, Anastasia, you know, transitional for a lot of us. And there has been times this year where I took more breaks than I normally have with the channel. And for various reasons. I mean, just totally various reasons. You know, for me personally, I have, and I feel privileged to say this, let me just preface that with that, is that I feel privileged to be able to allow myself the time and space to figure out what I really want to do, what videos I really want to make, how much I want to work. For me personally, with my headspace and what goes on in my family and their needs, I can't work as much as I would like to, and I'm a workaholic, and that has been really hard for me this year. I have really tried to kind of figure out what that looks like, right? I have a small child at home, okay? And a lot of people my age, their children are a little bit older than me. Their children are already out of the house or just about to be. And my daughter's only 7. So there's a lot that I felt this year that I've tried to come to terms with, as far as not being able to do as much as other people. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys resonate with this, but this year has also been about transformation and me not trying to compare myself to other, specifically, and I'll be really transparent with you guys, specifically other YouTubers and other people that are doing what I do. And that's really hard. I'm sure a lot of us, especially us women, we do a lot of comparison, right? We just, oh, well, she's doing this or they're doing this, and why am I not doing that, or why am I not getting where they are? And that's really, I've learned to be it's a very toxic place. It brings me personally into a place that I end up kind of blocking off abundance in my life. And I've been noticing that recently over the past several months, that the more and more I compare myself to others and what they're doing has been blocking abundance in my life, and I am not here for that. But it took me a long time. I'm one of those people that was, you know, raised to like, be the best, do the best, be the best at what you are, but be better than others. And because I was in competition most of my life, the Lawless palette, with dance and singing and a bunch of different stuff like that. So for me, that has been also a transition or an evolution for me. Is cleaning up my headspace. What does that look like? And so for me personally, I had to clean up my social media feed. Not mine personally, but who I follow. And that's something that I really will recommend to a lot of you guys. If you're feeling comparison to others, find out, I had to look real deep and find out where that came from. What kind of trauma did that kind of relate to in my life? Why do I feel that I constantly need to compare myself to others that really don't even know I exist? And it really doesn't matter. It's just, why do I feel the need to have comparison? So I had to clean up my social media feed. I really found that that was a huge issue for me. I had to kind of stop following people that I absolutely loved, but when I followed them and looked at their stories, it made me feel like crap. And that, if you continue to look at that all day long, you're going to feel like crap all day long, and it's going to start eating at you. And so this is one of the lessons that I wanted to share with you. And I know we actually hear about it. There's a lot of people that talk about cleaning up your social media feed, but I encourage you to actually do it. Like, to really, really do it. Clean up your social media feed. Follow things that only bring you joy. Yes, now I do believe that some comparison can light a fire under some people. Oh, you know, like, if they're doing this, that encourages me to do better, to do more. And you can for a little while, but towards the end, it starts to eat at you. And if you don't accomplish what they accomplish or whatever, then it starts to make you feel like, oh, you're not doing the right thing, okay? So that's like a big lesson that I learned this past year, was to clean up my social media feed, and I did do that. So a lot of my social media feed right now is like inspirational quotes, crystals, definitely brands, like all the, the skincare brands and the makeup brands, just because it's fun to see what's coming out and stuff like that. But I don't really follow anybody else. I don't really follow a ton of social media influencers that don't light me up. Does that make sense? And that's actually also too why I haven't been as active on like Instagram as I was in the years past, because I didn't even want to go on it. I didn't even want to be a part of it. Now, I did start a TikTok this past year, and you know what's great about that is it's easy not to look at anybody else. For me personally, I know a lot of people like just sit there and scroll through it, and that's fine. But it's really nice to just post some content on there and then move forward. I don't look at the likes. I don't look at any of that type of stuff. I just post it and there we go. So I urge you guys to look at what you're consuming and see if it's affecting you, especially, if you are a person that this is really big in my opinion for like people that are caregivers, moms, things of that nature, people that, look after children, or people that when you follow people that have like these exuberant lives or these expensive lifestyles, it makes you feel like crap if you don't have that, which is just, it's not even the same thing. There's nothing to compare it to. So when you stop, I'll stop on my rant here in a second, but it just was a really big thing for me to clean up who I followed. And that even meant toxic family members and things of that nature. So it was about setting boundaries. Boundaries are really healthy, and I don't think enough people talk about boundaries and how much that can change your daily life. This is just a lawless lip pumper. We're going real natural today, as you can tell. Also, too, another lesson I learned from 2021 is also to just making sure that you are doing what brings you joy. And if you're not, then this is the time to try your best to change it. And I know that's easier said than done, but it is really the truth, because something that you give yourself to all day, every day, and you don't love it, is going to affect you on a soul level, on an energy level. And yeah, so that was something for me. I just was so grateful that I love what I do, and I was able to balance that. What else? So 2021 also for me personally was just a year of just also a lot of personal growth. I started working out and made me feel a lot better. I started spending a little more time with my husband, with my daughter, and less time freaking out about work. It's hard to be what I do and what other people that are doing what I do, because you feel like you constantly have to be doing it, or people are going to forget you. And that just isn't the truth, and that's not what I want for my life. So that was a big lesson. You guys were there with me for all of it, which I really appreciate. You guys were there for, with my daughter and seeing her growth, which I think is so fun, and seeing her heal over time. And that's just been, a complete, absolute blessing, obviously. And I just feel so grateful for that. But in 2022, looking a year ahead, for me personally, I have started to, again, get back on my workout schedule, but start a gratitude journal. I just did a vision board. Actually, it's not done yet. I'm completing it this week. It's really about taking care of my spiritual, emotional, mental health this year. And I hope that can be for you as well, because this year is uncertain, as every year is. We are in uncertain times, and to have things that are rituals for you, that are healthy for you, are going to help you throughout this year stay balanced, stay grounded, and just so you can have something that you can count on, since some of the world, we don't know if we can count on it or not. And so that's just kind of what I'm focusing on as well, and I hope to be a source of inspiration for you as well on that. But for the channel, this year is going to just be a year of more growth, a year of more really, to me personally, important content. I am going to be starting to do lives more often. I am going to start to be doing more vlogs. That is definitely something that I am going to start to do. I'm going to start to show you a little bit more of like my lifestyle. You know, I have a really cool collaboration on some activewear like I did last year coming up this year, which I'm very excited about. But I really want this year to be full of emotional, mental, and spiritual expansion for myself, and I wish that nothing more for you guys as well. I just feel really big on, it's hard to get out of your own way. And I have been a culprit of that most of my life. It's hard to set boundaries with people that you love because that's not meeting your needs, and it's hard and it's painful, and I've done that most of my life, and this year is all about doing that as well. I'm also setting boundaries with myself, being kind and gentle to myself. That is going to be a big thing, and that's also going to transpire on my channel. I know a lot of people, you know, give me feedback that they would like me to be a little more consistent, and honestly, I feel like I am pretty consistent. I give at least 1 to 3 videos a week, but honestly, you know what? I love each and every one of you guys, and my business is growing here in Colorado. I actually am bringing in tanning. I love tanning. I love contouring the body. It's very much like makeup. I started lash lifts or lash perms, lash tints, so I'm expanding my business. I'm outgrowing my space a little bit, so I'm going to be contemplating getting an actual space again. So there's a lot of changes there. So YouTube is never going away for me. It is my safe space. It is something that is consistent in my life, and I hope that I can be consistent for you. But I just urge you to just keep checking in. I will be here every single week. I can't guarantee you that you will have 3 videos like a lot of people every single week, but also to just know that I also do this as a living. I am not just one of those YouTubers that just talks about this. It is actually my full-time career as well. So I have a full-time YouTube career as well as a full-time esthetician career as well. So I will continue bringing you more skincare, more makeup, more body products. I hope to get into some more fashion hauls this year as well, because I would like, you guys really love my fashion hauls because I literally feel like I can just talk very normally with everybody because I just have like a regular normal body, and I feel like that is something that I can share with you guys, and I know you guys loved it from when I did it in the past. So I hope to bring that with you more. I hope to bring you a little bit more on some vlogs and kind of give you a little more insight into my life, but also to just be reminding for you guys to be kind and gentle to yourselves, and to, if you can, to get into which is hard for me, which I am starting to do, a meditation practice, a gratitude journal. I actually encourage you to try it just for 30 days. And you know what I think I might do starting February? If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I might do 30 days of gratitude and meditation. What do you guys think of that? Because it would help me stay on track as well. So what I might do, because I can't really do it over here, I can do it kind of like in the stories of YouTube. It's kind of hard, but I would love for you guys to follow me on Instagram and follow my stories. That's where this will be. So basically every day, every morning I wake up, I'll give you guys a journal prompt, like a gratitude journal prompt, and then we'll do like a meditation together. And usually there's one on YouTube that's only 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, okay, that we can do together. Now, everybody talks about a morning routine that's like first thing in the morning when you wake up. I am not someone that really does great with like rules in the morning because I also have a 7-year-old. I have got to get her off to school. There's lots of stuff to do. So you can really do this anytime throughout the day. Just make sure you can do it, and maybe let's see how our life changes in 30 days. And let's see. So let me know if you think that that's fun. I'm kind of into that. That feels actually really organic. It feels like that's a good idea to me. But let me know if you guys would be interested. Follow along. I definitely can put them on the stories of YouTube though, if you don't have Instagram. And let's reconvene maybe at the beginning of March after we've done for 30 days, and maybe we can see what we feel like. Okay, so anyway, I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear your takeaways from 2021. I would love to hear, I'm not big on resolutions. I'm big on kind of things that we are thinking about that we would like to integrate. I'm not big on like, I want to lose weight. It's more about, I want to feel healthier in my body. I want to make more money. I want to be more abundant in my life. Those type of things. I feel like when we talk about like, I don't make enough money, I want to lose weight, I'm fat, negative self-talk and a lot of things, not just weight, it really inhibits our abundance coming to us. It really inhibits our goals coming to us. And so I want to flip that script a little bit, and maybe we can lean on each other back and forth and see if we can get a little bit better in 30 days. And I'll give everybody like till February 1st and see what you guys think, and so we can all prepare. Maybe there are some books we can find and we can read and that type of stuff. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm going to try to do, especially on Instagram. I'm going to try to be more active on the stories as far as like things I'm doing like that. It might inspire some of you guys and also help support me to continue doing that and not fall off the wagon of that as well. But anyway, my last kind of final comment is I'm just so appreciative. I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me each and every week and you allow me to be in your lives. It means a lot to me, and I'm grateful to have each and every one of you in my life. And I urge you to be kind to one another, to be more understanding, to be kind to ourselves, to take more deep breaths, and to know that really honestly at the end of the day, it is going to be okay. I know it makes me emotional. It is going to be okay. We are going to get through this. There is light at the end of the tunnel. But working on ourselves, because that's all we can control, right? We can't control the outer world. We can't control people. We can control ourselves, right? So controlling what we can control is going to give us grounding. It's going to expand ourselves spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, as well as it's going to give us some sense of normalcy with whatever the world throws at us, good, bad, or in the middle. All right, so thank you all again so much for being here. I can't wait to read the comments on this video, and I love, love, love you guys, each and every one a day, and each and every one of you. And I'm going to leave you something. If you guys don't watch Peter Mon's Peterisms or his Peter Does This channel. Peter Mon is a YouTuber. He's one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. He's a friend of mine. He has 6 channels, but he has something called Peterisms, Peter Does Stuff, and his vlog, of course. But he says something at the end of his vlog every single time. He says, if somebody hasn't told you today that I love you, I love you. And that always means so much to me, and I hope that you can feel the love radiating through the screen to you. And if somebody hasn't told you today, I love you, I love you, and I'm thinking of you, and I'll see you all in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.